Good morning, students. Let's start with the concept of population growth. So, what do you mean by population growth? Now, the population size changes depending on the factor like food availability, predation pressure, and weather. So, in short, when there is a competition between species, for example, between prey and your predator, when food availability are limited and whether it ultimately decide the population size in a particular area. Now, change in population density gives some idea about the population, whether it is growing or your decline. Okay. Now, four basic process that fluctuate the population density is your first natality, one means birth rate. It is a number of birth in a population during a given period. Mortality matlab death rate. It is a number of death in a population during a given period. Third, immigration. It is a number of individuals of the same species that have come into the habitat from elsewhere during a given time period. And your fourth is immigration. It is a number of individuals of a population who left the habitat and gone elsewhere during a given time period. So these four concepts ultimately fluctuate your population density, that is your birth rate, death rate, immigration and immigration. Okay, so in short, natality in immigration increases the population density and mortality and immigration decreases the population density. So for example, if n is a population density at a time t, then density at time t plus 1 is given like that, and t plus 1 is equal to nt plus b plus immigration minus death rate plus immigration. So this is the population density at a given time. Now a population density increases if b plus I is more than d plus e, otherwise it will be decreases. So in short, population density increases when birth rate and immigration is higher than your death rate and immigration. At that time, population density in a given particular area is increasing. Now, population growth. So under a normal condition, birth rate and death are the important factor influencing a population density. Immigration and immigration have the importance only under the special conditions, that is for a colonizing new habitat. Immigration may be a more significant to a population growth than death rate. So normal, under the normal condition, birth and death rate fluctuating your population density, but when there is special condition exist, for example you're colonizing a new habitat, at that time immigration has a more significant over your birth rate. Now, population growth is of two type, that is your exponential growth and your logistic growth. So we are going to see one by one. Now what do you mean by exponential growth? Now exponential growth is a rapid growth of any species when resources are in unlimited form. At that time the growth of any species will be at their ultimate peak. So the resources, that is a food and space, are essential for the unembedded population growth. So if the resources are unlimited, each species shows its full innate potential to grow in a number. Then the population growth is an exponential or geometric fashion. For example, exponential growth of paramecium. When resources is unlimited, at that time paramecium is at its highest peak of its growth. So that growth is known as your exponential growth. So in exponential growth, if we see in terms of cell, so cell will be divided like this: 2, 2 to 4, 4 to 8, 8 to 16, like that. So this is called as your exponential growth. Now second growth is your logistic growth. So what do you mean by logistic growth? This there is a no population in nature having an unlimited resources for exponential growth, as we know. This lead to competition among the individual for a limited resource. Eventually the fittest individuals survive and reproduce. So when competition is there between the resources, at that time logistic growth model should be followed. So in nature a given habitat has an enough resource to support a maximum possible number beyond which no further growth is possible. It is called as your carrying capacity. So the graph should be in a sigmoid form, whereas the last carrying capacity is indicated by your red dotted line. So this is called as logistic growth. So what do you mean by logistic growth? So logistic growth is a growth when the resources is limited. At that time the growth should be called as your logistic growth. Okay. Now logistic growth has a three phase: lag phase, phase of acceleration and deceleration. So this your exponential phase is called as lag phase, phase of acceleration is called as your transition phase, whereas plateau phase is called as your deceleration. So it ultimately gives you a logistic growth. So that's it. In next lecture we are going to start with 13.5. Thank you.